So I already have some pasta boiling, so you can probably actually hear it since you're so close to the camera is so close to the pot. Also, this is not a baked mac and cheese, so if you don't like that, get out of my kitchen. I'm just kidding. But I know that some people are like very, very particular that something be baked whenever it's mac and cheese, and I just really don't like that. So yeah, so we're gonna make a bomb stovetop mac and cheese. It's gonna be really good, promise. If you see me look at my phone, that is because I'm actually using a recipe from the website called Joy Food Sunshine by, what's your name, girl? Her name's Laura, so I will go ahead and link this below, you know, to make sure. I'm actually not even using it like all the way, like I did some modifications already. Also, I always sanitize my phone, so don't worry about this being like dirty or whatever. I swear it's not. If the camera gets foggy, it's because of this pasta. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm just turning my heat on to like a medium high, so like a 6 if you have that on yours. And I already have a pan right here with 2 tablespoons of butter, and I have a whisk ready. I also have all of my ingredients ready because whenever you're doing something like this, you kind of need to have everything ready, and that way you can just go, because things happen quickly with mac and cheese. Very, very quickly. Here I just have 2 tablespoons of flour, a cup of milk, this is just whole milk, a 1/4 cup of sour cream, and then, ooh, I almost dropped this. This is just some onion powder, salt, and pepper. I would say it's like a half teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon or a half teaspoon of onion powder, and then like a 1/4 or half teaspoon of pepper. It's really just up to you, like what you want to do. I'm also making like 2 different kinds of pasta. I like orecchiette because of the texture of it, but I really like elbow mac, so I'm using both. If you want to use 2 different kinds of pastas, you have to see like what their boil times are. Like the orecchiette is 10.5, so I had to put that in and then set a timer for 4 minutes so that I could put the elbow macaroni in there, and altogether it's gonna cook for 10.5, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah. And then here I just have some shredded Gouda, a little bit of queso Oaxaca. If you don't have this or you can't get it like at your store, you can use like Monterey or like mozzarella. And then I just have some shredded cheddar here. I shredded the cheddar like by hand, and these 2 are just bagged, so they probably have like a little bit of cornstarch. Use whatever you want. So let me point you guys down really quick so that you can see what's happening in this pan. Okay, so you're gonna see part of my body in this, oh well, because you're on a burner right now. Anyways, so I just have the 2 tablespoons of butter right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the flour. And then you just want to cook this for a little bit. So I'm using a plastic whisk because this is a coated pan and I don't want to hurt my pan. There was the timer for the pasta. And you want to stir this like pretty continuously, that way it doesn't burn. Okay, and now that it has just a little bit of color on it, we want to go ahead and add the milk. And it might splash up a little bit, but that's okay. And you just want to whisk this until it's fully incorporated. I'm just scraping the sides down a little bit. Awesome. And then now that that's incorporated, I can go ahead and add my sour cream. And you just want to whisk this until it's combined. And then I'm just turning the heat down to like a medium-low really quick. And you don't want this to boil. You just want it to, it can be like kind of simmering. And this is what you're gonna do for about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna switch from the whisk and I'm just gonna change to a little spoon. And I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit more because it's bubbling just a little bit more than I'd like it to. And at this point, we can go ahead and add the salt and the spices. I mean the salt, the pepper, and like the onion. Spices. And this is just called a bechamel. And this can be the beginning of so many things, like shrimp Alfredo. For Alfredo sauce, you just have to add garlic and some Parmesan. Bechamel is really good on toast. I'm just gonna add a little cayenne. And a little smoked paprika. Those are optional. And a way that you can kind of check the thickness here is just to run your finger over the back. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some cheese. And this is gonna bring the temperature down just a little bit. So you want to do this in stages so that you don't shock your bechamel. And it's better not to use a whisk for this part because it kind of interrupts the cheese a little bit too much. And I'm just doing it in 3 stages. Cool. So I can go ahead and add the last part of the cheese. I'm just going to save a bit for the top. And you can go ahead and add your pasta. So orecchiette has that name because in Italian that just means little ear, and it kind of is shaped like an ear. Cool, so I have the heat off. So it's just right here. As you can see, it's super cheesy, especially since we added extra cheese. And then I'm just going to put the extra cheddar on top. So this is just what it looks like. And if it gets a little bit too thick, you can add some milk. And you just want to do a little bit at a time. Cool. So I have a bowl right here, and let's get it. Okay, hey guys, so I just made this mac and cheese, which you would have seen if you watched the beginning. Let me change a setting on my camera really quick. Anyway, so here it is. I'm so excited, so let's go ahead and give it a try. Mac and cheese is the best. If you haven't had Gouda and mac and cheese yet, you have to. It's so good. So today is Tuesday, and thankfully I am off today, because I really didn't want to go back into work. But yeah, I opened for like the whole week, so that's kind of like annoying, but whatever. Gotta get this money. So I have this candle in front of me that I got at Target. It's called Rio de Janeiro. It's amazing. It's like pineapple-y. It's called pink pineapple and sugarcane. It's very pineapple-y, but like in the best way possible. This is so good. Oh my god. So what are you guys eating today? Are you eating this with me? Like you should be? So if you like the mac and cheese from, well, I haven't been there in a while, like Golden Corral mac and cheese like 10 years ago, but like better? That's what it is. I'm just now realizing that these clacking together might be hurting some of your ears, and I'm really sorry. But yeah, I just decided to do this like little mukbang like this because sometimes it's really hard to like get the angles right. So I was like, let me just try something different. I was like super hungry too. I just had like a small breakfast this morning. I made some like lemony chicken soup yesterday with like rice and corn. And I ate it for breakfast. So good. I'm gonna have to make that, guys. That for you guys soon. Like a chicken lime soup. Oh my gosh. Mac and cheese is so filling to me. So I'm really glad that this is my last bite. Yay. This is so good. Okay guys, well, thanks so much for being here. I hope that you liked it. Please let me know what you think down below. If you'd like to make her recipe, I do have a link down below. And then if you want to do the modifications that I did, I will leave those down below as well. But yeah, so thanks so much for watching. Cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. I hope that you have a great day or night, wherever you are. And yeah, bye guys!